Today we have the Taurus GX4 XL, and before we get this thing out on the range, let's take a close-up look. Taurus GX4 XL, part of the Taurus GX4 Micro 9 series, and yes, we're empty. Now, you may say, what possessed you to buy Taurus? Well, what started it for me was there were some other guys just kind of freaking out how good the G3 series and how accurate and reliable they were. So I went to my local gun counter and I started checking out the G3, and they were nice, but then I noticed they had these new GX4s. And I looked at some of those, and this is the one that caught my eye the most. This feels pretty good in my hand. And I thought, hey, that might be a good carry gun. Now, first thing I thought of when I looked at this was it reminds me of a SIG. If you look at the stippling on the grip here, and you also have it, there's actually a place for your thumb right there, which is pretty cool, and one for your index finger. I don't have a SIG P365. I do have a SIG P320, but I know a lot of people were comparing this to the SIG P365. And again, there were other guys just kind of freaking out how reliable this was, or how accurate it was, how good shooting it was. So this comes with, you got a back strap, you got two 11-round magazines, you got one 13-round magazine, and one thing I'll say is, honestly, I'm not a fan of the 11-round because it feels like my pinky is going to fall off the bottom there. So if I like the gun, I'm probably just going to order a couple more 13-round magazines. This is optics ready. Got a blacked out rear sight. This is a simple white dot front sight. It's got a flat trigger with a trigger safety. And check out the take up. Very little take up on the trigger, very short trigger. Reset. Now, a lot of people have made some interesting comments here about the takedown, which is not a lever. Usually you'd have a lever, but here it's a screw. Now, this is actually kind of cool in a way because it's designed to be a carry gun, and that's just one less thing that's going to snag up on your holster. There's no takedown lever there, it's just a screw. So the way we take it down, you can see it move there. Just fire it. Take the slide off. And YouTube says no disassembly unless it's for cleaning. So maybe we'll have to clean this today. But as I'm taking it apart, I really don't see a lot of packing grease or Cosmoline in here. So maybe we're okay. But this is what you'd do if you were going to clean it. All right. Just take a quick look at the barrel. Now, another really cool thing is the rail here. If you know anything about autoloaders, you know usually with a rail you get one little section here, one here, and then your two rear sections. But this is a solid rail. And that just pops back the way it was. and we're back in battery. Now with the original GX4, the barrel was 3.06 inches. On the XL, your barrel is 3.7, so a little longer barrel for a little better velocity. Also, a little better sight radius with that longer slide. So I'm going to start off with some slow fire at 7 yards just to see what kind of accuracy we can get. And then we'll shoot a little faster on the next target. Not too bad of a group on the slow fire. When I sped up a little bit, I must have been pulling a little bit low and right. The recoil is surprisingly light, considering this is a micro 9. I really like the trigger on this thing. I don't have a trigger gauge, but it's reportedly about 6 pounds. But with this short trigger pull, you don't hardly even notice it. Not sure where I was hitting, but I call rematch on those other two. Well, despite my misses today, I actually want to say I'm really digging this gun. I think it'll make a great carry. I didn't have any failures today, any misfeeds, misfires. Functioned perfectly, and the recoil actually surprised me. For such a small gun, for a carry gun, very, very manageable recoil. Well, that's just about gonna wrap things up. Thanks for watching my Taurus GX4 XL video. Catch you on the next one.